Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Andy in Singapore. For today's video, we are going to take a very quick look at the SRPK33K1. This model is the new 38mm version of the 5KX. Sometime last year I did a review on a different colorway. That one was some kind of champagne dial version. So this version that comes with the Tiffany minty dial, this is the real bestseller in the entire series of the new 5KX, the 38mm version that is. So at the time of my review last year, this watch was actually out of stock, and I believe it went for a premium. It was sold at a premium over retail price because for the past 2 years or so, anything that has Tiffany dial, Tiffany color, minty or light blue, powder blue kind of dial, they just sell out super fast, and this is one of those things. In actual fact, this model, there's nothing special about it. It is a dead stock, typical 5KX model. It has the same movement, the 4R36 movement. It has the same build quality, same level of finishing, same bracelet, same dial design, everything is the same. But in the case of the SRPK33, this is what we're talking about, the dial here. Right, I'm going to bring it closer and you can see the Tiffany dial in its full glory. This is what makes it so special, and it used to be sold out sometime last year. Only now we are seeing a good supply of stock coming in, and I'm just very glad to get in this one on loan from our boutique. So let me just take some time to thank our boutique and Eric for so generously loaning me all these watches for my reviews. Now if the lens zoom in very slightly, let me run you through some of the key specs of this SRPK33K1. So we're looking at a case of 38mm. Total thickness is about 12.3mm. So I would say it's actually very manageable. Alright, so the overall case size and the thickness, I think it's a really good ratio. And in terms of wearability, this watch is actually pretty nice to wear. We also have a lug width of 20mm, thus making this one a strap monster. So with a 20mm lug width, you can put in any type of strap you like. Plenty of choices out there. And I think most straps will look really good with this design and the dial color and all that. And lastly, it's got a L to L measurement of about 44mm. Again, this makes it very wearable. Alright, makes the entire 38mm series very wearable, and I believe that this is a size that will suit even the ladies as well. At the time of this review, the Tiffany dial version of the 38mm 5KX goes for around just over $300 street price. So I really need to remind you, this was a watch that sort of commanded a premium sometime last year when it was launched. I think it was going for closer to about $400 street price. Alright, so many different vendors, they were charging a premium for it, but these days, the stock is sort of in a more steady supply, and we can get this one at a more steady and reasonable price. In terms of build quality though, this is just exactly the same as a standard 5KX model. We've got the same bracelet, hollow end links, stamped clasp. Not too sure if the links are really solid links. Does look like there is a line in the middle to suggest that this is sort of a hollow link, but I think it looks really good for this price point. Alright, so I'm not going to complain on that. Otherwise, in terms of finishing, the brushing and polishing, I think this is decent. Alright, for this price point. We're talking about entry-level Seiko, so you really can't expect something very high level. But when it comes to the dial color, I think this is where the SRPK33 stands out. Okay, so Tiffany dial, minty green, powder blue, baby blue kind of dial here, pastel sweet colors. For the past 2 years or so, these watches, they sold out like nobody's business. Every brand would carry more or less a model with such a dial color. Right? Not exactly the same shade, but this theme that's going on, alright? And the watches will just magically sell out like crazy. And this is no different for the SRPK33K1. Now, to be honest, this shade of mint green or turquoise, it looks really good. And it is not a flat color. It is not matte, not textured. Indeed, it has a sort of a sunburst going on, but it is not so in your face. And of course, I'm liking the applied markers as well as the gilt hands. If you look closely, the hour minute hands, they sort of have a gilt or gold border to it, and I think, you know, these small little details make the watch look rather cool. Let's check out the lume on the SRPK33. This is right up there, okay? Just like any other Seiko diver I've seen, very good quality, evenly applied Lume Bright lume here on the 5KX. So it is not ISO rated diver or anything like that, but you can see that this lume standard, this quality here is right up there with any other Seiko diver. Very, very impressive. Here's a quick size comparison between these two watches. We've got the watch in question today, the SRPK33 versus my own Casio Tiffany dial quartz. Alright, there's no nickname for this watch yet, but you can see they sort of carry the same theme. It's pastel colored dial, very eye-catching. Alright, so in terms of size, visually, you would think that the Casio quartz is bigger, but in actual fact it is not. Alright, it's a 35mm watch, but it looks way bigger because it's got no bezel. So for thickness, quartz versus automatic, and the difference again here is day and night. Alright, so these two watches, they definitely fall under the affordable category, and I would say these two watches are really, really popular in their respective price categories. And zooming back out for a quick wrist shot of the SRPK33, this one wears really well, even for small wristed individuals like myself. No lug gaps at all, and at 12.3mm thick, this watch is very, very nice to wear. You don't feel any top heaviness, alright? And I think this will make a very good daily wearer. So in summary, I would say the SRPK33 is definitely a watch for those who are looking for this Tiffany dial look in an entry-level Seiko. Okay, so if you're a collector of such models, entry-level, you know, the $300 mark kind of Seiko, and you want to add this dial color to your collection, this is definitely the model to go for. Personally, I feel that there is nothing much to this one, alright, apart from the dial color, which is really nice. Alright, just being honest with you, it's a really nice dial color, but in terms of the watch and the overall build quality, not so much. Alright, this is not my cup of tea, because these days I'm not a big fan of the 4R movement, 6R, 4R type of movements anymore. So there you have it. That was my quick review of the SRPK33K1. So this will definitely be very popular for those who are looking for this Tiffany dial watch to add on to their collection. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll see you next week for more watch reviews. This is Andy in Singapore, saying goodbye for now. Bye!